Welcome back to another video. If you don't know already, my name is Miranda Van. Just call me Miranda. And today's video is a little bit different, especially since we're probably a month into 2026 already. I wanted to go back in time and do a little journal flip through for 2025. Scrapbooking, junk journaling, anything with writing or like just that has been a hobby of mine since probably very young. Before it was just used to be like writing, like genuine journaling. No pictures, no nothing. And around middle school, probably high school is when I switched over to something that was more visually appealing or turning into more a scrapbooking type of medium. And so I've been doing this for quite a couple of years and I'm just very excited to share with you about my 2025. I felt like 2025 was something. But there were some good points in 2025, especially since it was like a lot was happening. Different eras, lots of growth, lots of adventures. But yes, let's get started. You might be wondering why I have two journals right in front of me, but I'm one of those people who don't exactly dedicate one book or one journal to a specific year. I go through life and I document what I feel like within that moment. So 2025 was scattered between these two journals, the first one being the one on the bottom. Let's get started. As you can see, she's really thick. This journal has gone through interesting eras in my life. As you can see in the little content bar, this journal started in 2023 and I just took a break from journaling or anything documenting because reality caught up to me. As you can see, it's like mainly 2023 to 2024 and then we finally get to 2025. So going straight away, 2025 was like my year of travel. Early in the year, my dad and I decided to go to Vietnam to experience Lunar New Year in the mainland. And a lot of these mementos were from the Taiwanese airport. It was during our layover before we finally got to Ho Chi Minh. The one thing I realized is that unfortunately, receipts do not last that long. So it makes me sad that things are fading away, but hopefully I'll line them again or draw over them so I don't forget what they were about. So during our Vietnam trip, we decided to go to Nha Trang. Excuse me, my Vietnamese is not that good. But I booked a hotel. I decided to splurge a little bit and get like one of those nice view hotels to the ocean to this hotel called Liberty Central. And they wrote me a personal message, but maybe because of my last name, they didn't know I was a Mr. or a Mrs. Or not Mrs. Oh my god, I'm not married. Miss Miranda Van. This is so nice. As you can tell, I really love color. Throughout my entire trip, I just kept collecting things. Isn't this sticker so cute? I got it in Vietnam as well, and I thought it was perfect because during this trip, when we went to this Vin Pearl like little amusement park, that same day my dad and I got com tam. So it's a nice memento. Sorry, this is like really heavy and I'm like struggling. Within our Vietnam trip, we took a tour to China for like a whole week, and so these are some of the mementos. And I haven't been to China in a very, very long time, so unlike other spreads where I just kind of place pictures, I decided to like do some writing too, just to remember what that trip was like. It's me at the Great Wall of China. It was so cold, I was heaving. Me when I finally got to the bottom, literally. This thing was actually, because I bought a whole box of tanghulu. I wanted to try different types, and I just thought this box was so cute, so I cut off the top. This was one of the things that we got in China, and it was such a delicious snack. And I love the packaging. I love packaging. So I saved it, and I wanted to do a little thing where like you can shake it and it'll move. It does move, but I don't want to shake this right now. I continued documenting my China trip through these little post-its, kind of talking about like what I did. So for example, this is day 3. Oh yes, and then I tried chagu or chaji in China. It was very good, very warm. We got tea. And these are some of the snacks and food. Again, I love color. Anything that will help me remember my trip, period. Yes, I think this is one of my favorites. It was a hassle cutting this out, precise to the line, but it's such a beautiful piece of packaging. I love packaging, I love art. And this was part of our trip too. I just cut this out so it can look like the bottom. I'm usually not a type of person who use these like cutesy stickers, but I thought it was perfect and I really wanted to use those stickers anyway. Continuing, oh my god. Like this visually makes me so happy. I just love how almost busy, but almost how popped up it looks. As you can tell, food is very important to me. Oh my god. Wait, I need a break. My back is hurting. Woo. Anywho, as you can tell, I really love food. I want to make sure that I remember all of my meals. Again, the whole thing with the receipts, you can tell that it's like slowly fading away. But I literally love it. From all the places that I tried, and I saved all of these like from the chopsticks. Sometimes the chopsticks would have like the brand of where we ate, so I would take that with me. And then the stickers from the same collection. I really just wanted these stickers just simply for all the Vietnam related spread. Look at that, it's a bowl of pho. And Mia, yummy. Moving on, when I came back, my friends and I did a little road trip to Carmel by the Sea. It was one of like my bucket list things, so I'm really glad that I got to do this. So pretty. I love color. We then went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium the day that we were traveling back home. In 2025, around March, I went to Japan with my best friend, and it was one of my favorite trips ever, so I really wanted to save every single thing and document every single thing. Saved literally everything. This is my first gachapon that I got from there, and I love Mermaid Melody. Like, if you're an OG, you're an OG. This was like my first ever anime, and so I was so happy to have found this. I think I got this blue one right here. But yes, I love when things feel like they pop out of the page. Beautiful. Eee! I love color. Yes. So again, I love food. There's so many things here. Yeah. I had a really fun time putting this together, especially because I took like this pamphlet and I had these characters on here that kind of talked more about like welcome to the city, and it's just so cute. Ta-da! That's my best friend and I. Again, lots of food. We went to a lot of temples. Oh my god, this drink that I got, that I think it's only special or limited edition to springtime only, and it was delicious. I think about her every day. Ta-da! There are some things like this that we didn't really eat, but I just love the color. We went to feed some deer at Nara Park. I also got another gachapon, and I got the regular Shin Ramen, this one. This was our Nara day trip. Ta-da! We also tried a lot of convenience store food, especially from 7-Eleven and Family Mart, and so one of the things that we tried was this ramen. So good. So good. I wish to have tried it again. But of course, I was serious when I said I was saving everything. And again, all the receipts are about to fade away. I'm so sad. I didn't really get to experience this. I just literally walked in and took this. Yeah. Jurassic World. Or we went to Universal Studios. We took a day trip to Osaka. It was a long train ride, but it was so worth it. I had like a, maybe this is like Big Bakery or something, but I had a like Universal Studios food bucket list, and I really wanted to try the churro, and I did. This was in the Hello Kitty area at Turkey Leg. Yup. And then this from like the Super Mario like cafe or something. Pretty. Ta-da! This was like the day that we went back to Tokyo, because it was like the day or two before our trip finished. Lots of receipt. This was like a traveling day, 7-Eleven day. Again, lots of food. We went to the Tsukiji fish market, did some strolling around the malls. Again, more food. This is one of my favorites. We tried a whole bunch of matcha things or matcha flavored things in the 7-Eleven, took them all to our Airbnb and ate everything. We would try and rate them. And as you can see within these packages, we also have like photos of us in our kimono. I just love the colors. It's so green and it's so pink. And my kimono was very much, very much green, and hers was very much pink. Like bestie goals or what? And of course, I had to dedicate my last spread to like almost every single snack and food that I've tried in Japan. And all of these up here are like leftover receipts that I didn't get to use prior. This is more of like a junk journal spread of everything from Japan. Of course, it's about food. Also in 2025, I graduated from college, and this is just a spread of just a collage, if you will, of photos from that day, as well the time that I spent with family that visited me from the East Coast. And this was like a personal message from a family friend. So nice. My friend hosted a grad party with some of our closer friends, and this is probably like as simple as this looks. It's like one of my favorite spreads because I took the napkin that she had for us because it was like a pink bow theme, and I literally took it just for this journal spread, and it looks so cute. It brings me back to that day. We had a photo shoot and everything. And then I have more simple spreads where I don't really do much about it. I just kind of like find a back, like a wallpaper, just to make these main photos pop out. Did some photo booths. And for this journal specifically, I ended off, this is exactly, oh, things are spilling out. Oh my god, these are mementos. Last spread of this journal was just a whole junk spread. Clearly a lot of food. Well, I really love this. I don't know, was this like the plate setting? I don't recall, I don't remember, but I love just the art of it, and I really wanted to use it. There's so much that goes into packaging and the things that you see every day, and I just love the color and love the composition of everything. Yay! So that is like the main one. Let me just take this. Then we have this one. Clearly she's a little more petite because she's sort of brand new. I have my name tag here. This was gifted to me at like a work party. I took it, I glued it on. As you can see, she's totally different in size. I always like to start off my new journal with something that's related to me, especially a picture of what I looked like at that time. And so this was like from a graduation photo shoot. You can't really see me, it's just more of a side profile, but I think it's really cute. Our special gift to you. Then I have this spread. I really love this spread. It's just so pretty. I got this out of like a wedding magazine. There was a vendor who free hand drew, what is that called? Like hand drawn, free hand, whatever. The point is they would water paint your outfit. So that's me right here. This is my cousin. And these are a whole bunch of stickers that I haven't used yet, and I was so happy that I was able to use them finally. Next. This is like one of my favorites, like these 3 pages, okay? Okay, are you guys excited? Because I'm excited. My best friend took me to a rooftop like cinema movie experience, and we got to watch Dirty Dancing. It was my first time watching. We got food together before we went. It's so pretty. And like the background of this is actually from that same wedding magazine. I just love the colors and the composition. It just makes me so happy. And then I have this side dedicated to my dad's birthday. Just a little sliver, but again, just to remind myself of what I was eating that time. And I'm using a whole bunch of cute stickers. Using cute stickers like this is actually a little bit harder for me. I'm not really used to it. So when I do use it, it needs to have like a really good purpose. Oh my goodness. I went to the Silent Hill pop-up that was happening in Los Angeles for a couple weeks, I think, almost like a month that was happening. I just love Silent Hill. So when Silent Hill F came out, I was like, yes, I need to do this. I was like third wheeling with my childhood best friend and her boyfriend, but it's okay. We got ramen at Daikokuya. This was everything we ate. We got the dango, we got the little custard bun, I don't remember, and then this little coin. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. Yay! But something about these 3 pages like together, it just makes me so happy. Like there's just so much going on, and I love when there's so much going on. Next, more to junk journaling. Obviously compared to the last journal, you can see this one is more detailed in the sense that I'm cutting like everything out. Like I don't have anything that's the main background. So as you can see, there's still a lot of like negative space of my journal, whereas before I would really cover the whole entire page. But there were just so many elements of packages that I just wanted to cut out and give attention to. So things like layouts and just like figuring out where everything should go is so pleasing and fun to figure out. As you can tell, I really love snacks and I really love food. Next. In the month of October, I hosted a like Halloween party for my best friend and I because we haven't seen each other in a little bit. So I kind of bought all the decorations. I made some of these things. Like I made like cigarette pretzels. So cool. And I made these like freaky fruit. And then I had one of my friends, Carol, she baked a cake. And we did like a little activity. It was very fun. This was the leftovers of the fruit. I just love her cake. It was so odd. It didn't originally have these eyes. We just kind of added them on. But I even made this. Like there was like a physical, like long 4-foot, 5-foot thing that I cut out and put together. Thank you to Canva. This background is from the popcorn buckets that I got. So I ripped out all of them just to have this like red stripe. This was one of the napkins that was also used for the theme. And so I took one of those and just pasted on. So I remember every single thing from that event. I love color. It's so cute. Another junk journaling moment. As you can tell, I really like to eat. So, isn't she so pretty? I mean, what more can I say? It makes me happy. Ta-da! This is clearly a more festive spread. I really love this side. Everything I used was a memento. The background was actually cut out from a gift bag that I bought from TJ Maxx. It's just such a beautiful gift bag. The way that it glimmers when you move it to the sun or move it to light. This was a tag from a gift. So it has my name on there, I think. Yeah. This ribbon was used. This was a card written. And inside was like a team photo. So pretty. This side, clearly of all the food I ate on Christmas Day for the sake of privacy of my father. This is not an actual Polaroid. I'm pretty sure you can tell that it's not. So I used my, what is that called? The mini printer. And I printed it out to make it almost similar to a Polaroid style photo. My mini Christmas tree. This background is from the inner portion of the gift bag. So I ripped it out. This is a collection of wrapping paper from 2025 gifted from my friends. Not the wrapping paper, like they gave me presents and I kept the wrapping paper just for this spread itself. Yeah, so this year I really wanted to try the Grinch meal for some reason. I just think it's pretty fire. I'm not really big on fast food, like holiday collections. But these days I've been getting into them, which is actually not good for my health. But you know, this packaging was fire. I kept it. I made sure to not leave any grease. I just love packaging, like I said, like I've been saying. This is one of my last junk journals of 2025. Again, food. I tried a fried chicken leg chili flavored ice cream. I still don't know how I feel about it. But I love the colors. Like, against something that's really bright, I just love how much it pops out. And finally, to end off the year, I did a collage of 2025 of all the places I've been, all the photos that I've taken, to also welcome the new year. So you can slightly see Happy New Year. And these things here, 2025, as well as the butterflies, I didn't buy them anywhere. At that grad party that I was telling you about, that my friend hosted, she gave us she made and gave us individual not tassels, what are those called? Like the things around your neck. Do you know what I'm saying? Wait, I need to figure this out. What are the things that go around your neck for graduation? Oh, I can't spell. What are they called? Oh, a stole yes, a stole or a sash. That's what it is. So she made that, but it was like getting thin and stuff. So I decided to take every one of these off to repurpose it for a spread. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna use it or not, but I'm so glad I did. So there's like not only memories attached behind it, but there's memories attached to these elements as well. And there it is. That is all that we have for 2025. And I really hope that maybe you guys have enjoyed it or maybe gained some inspiration, maybe have some ideas. A lot of my style comes from color, layout, some sort of composition between those two. I just love the play and making things visually appealing to what feels right in my head. Everyone is different, everyone's style is different. If this is something that you want to get into, just do it. Because not only it's something fun to get your mind off of things, off of reality, if you just want to escape a little bit, or maybe you want to reminisce on older memories, this is a great way to do that. And since I've been doing it for so long, I have so many other journals that I look back onto and I'm like, oh wow. And I can see throughout time how much my style has changed and how much me as a person has changed, especially during the time when I used to write more than I showcased, if that's the word. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm very excited to see what 2026 will hold, what memories I'll be documenting. So until then, bye!